It's the Date Master, and we're back. Yes, sir, we're back. We got to chat about some good game. I'm going to start, I know I've been hard on you fellas. I understand. But, again, we got to make sure we had this balance. We got to make sure we had this 360-degree understanding of everything that's going on in this market, especially you guys trying to date. I know we're in this holiday season now. We got Thanksgiving in a few days for you guys who partake in the holidays. Kudos for those who don't. I understand that as well. This is the time of year when these women they're going to be a little extra charismatic. They're going to be a little extra enthused. They're going to show a little extra enthusiasm because what I told you in the last video, they got to make sure those presents are up under that tree so they can take that picture in portrait mode so she can show her friends how much her bae loves her or how much she loves her kids that she only shows through material purchases, not wisdom, not showing of skills, exposing the mentorships and programs. But let me make sure my kid looks like something but dumb as a box of rocks. So, as we proceed, can you turn a hoe into a housewife? This is the question of the day. And if she ain't paying you, she is playing you. That's a motto I like to live by. Because what you have now, again, in this market, women have become very vocal. You see the TikTok videos, you see the social media posts, you see all of these campaigns to make sure you guys stay in beta mode. You know how they have apps, concepts, programs, video games, and they're in beta, meaning they're not at the top level design yet. This is just demo. This is still with the kinks. This is still the lower level of what I really want my program to look like and how I want it to run. This is the beta version, meaning this is the lower level version. So they want to make sure they keep you in beta because in beta, they get to have their way with you. Now, we had this question. People say, well, Kim Kardashian got married 3-4 times. Where is she now? Where is she now? See, what a lot of women have short-term sight. They're short-sighted creatures. They do not think about the long term because if they did, they wouldn't be going to the Dominican paying $7,800, $8,000 to a person that they never met in their life, letting them cut and inject fluids and extract fluids and fat from their body to where a month or a year later, they have to get their ass chopped off. They're short-sighted. They don't think, how am I going to look when I'm 50? How is this big dumb ass going to look on me when I'm 40? They don't think long-term. They think short-term. Short-sighted creatures. So people wanted to use, especially women and the beta male, they wanted to use Kim K as the messiah of hoism. Because Kim K was married 2, 3, 4 times, I can be a hoe and do it too. But where is she now? Look at the downgrade from going from Kanye West to this guy who looks like he's half dead. Look at it. So this is not the visual aid or the proof that hoeing works in your favor. It does not. I was listening to my guy, shout out Red Supreme. He prompted this conversation for me to talk about it. I said, you know what? I want to talk about that. He was talking about body count. He was talking about a lot of different things. Can you turn a hoe into a housewife? No, you cannot. A lot of you guys, you like to go shopping. Let's say I'm going to the Met Gala. You don't go to Ross to find something to wear to the Met Gala. You don't go to TJ Maxx to find something to wear to the Met Gala. You don't go there. You go get tailored. Or you may go into your Saks, Neiman Marcus, Bloomingdale's, and you get you that suit that's going to fit to the T. You don't go to Ross to find something to wear to the Met Gala. So a lot of you guys think that you can pick out the dumpster, because we have this saying that one man's trash is another man's treasure. I would disagree. I would have to disagree, because treasure has value across the board. Now, you can use some items and things that a man discarded as trash, of course, absolutely. But treasure, again, these words have meaning. We tend to try to give subjective meaning to these words to fit our reason for buying into or for using them in the way that justifies an action or a behavior that we have done. So one man may see this and say, hey, this is a great deal. Okay, yeah. But another man sees this and say, you know what? No. But if I present a gold kilo, 100% gold kilo to 100 men, each of those 100 men are going to value it the same in most cases. 9 out of 10 of those men are going to say, this is a gold kilo. This is valuable. This is valuable. So we must understand trash has a definition. Treasure has a definition. Wife has a definition. And hoe has a definition. You can make a hoe your hoe. Yes. Yes, you can do that. You can do that. But you cannot make her something she is not. You cannot make her something she is not choosing to be. You cannot put her in a position that she did not earn nor work to get to. And a lot of guys deal with this pain of heartbreak because you're out of pocket and you're out of position. You are the reason why these women are running rampant, thinking that they can hold themselves out and marry a man of means, value, integrity, etc. You think they think they can do this because you guys are in simp overdrive. And I know this time of year you guys are going all out. You guys are going all out. I see some of the comments. I see some of the craziest comments that men leave under comments and of women that I know they don't know. I know they don't know. You can look at look at the engagement. You can look at the interaction. You cannot make a hoe a wife. She can only be your hoe. Can you build and get money with the hoe? Yes, of course. That's what she's there for. She knows. In most cases, hoes know how to get money. In a lot of cases, hoes know how to get money. So if she's not paying you, she's playing you. You have these women doing these TikToks and Instagram reels talking about a man has to do this and I can afford my lifestyle. You have to be able to afford. Come on, man. See, they can run that on you, on guys that's not initiated. But when you keep it player, when she runs into a man that's on course, and a lot of the time she's gonna play him to the left. She's gonna play him to the left, which is why, a lot of guys think that they should just go out and lay with all of these women, sleep with this woman. In some cases, that is a byproduct of the work you have done and the value you have made. And not the value you made, but the value in yourself that has become present to the world. Getting women is a byproduct of that. A lot of guys are working tooth and nail to get to a position to where, okay, once I work here and do this, I'm going to start getting girls. And it's not going to work in that way. Getting women should not be your motivation into living in your purpose, into finding and living your dream. Women should not be the influence or motivation. Extending and replicating your legacy should be your motivation. And replicating your legacy with the best quality woman you can find. A lot of guys try to make these hoes. There was a question that was asked by my guy I mentioned the other day. This guy, I see a lot of cats, they put their women out, and the women put themselves out as hoes. You can see prints, titties, ass, etc. You can see everything as if she's on OnlyFans on Facebook and Instagram. And the guy think this brings him pride that his woman does this. He puts his woman out because he has some hidden insecurity that he uses his wife to overshadow or mask. You ask, what man wants his woman being perceived as a hoe? What man wants this? All men are not the same. We know this. But what type of man wants his woman being paraded around or putting herself out there as a hoe? Man, what type of man is this? It's a beta male. It's a weak, lower level minded man. Because you invite, I saw it again. I'm looking at this post and I'm looking at the commentary. And I'm looking at men and women try to justify this behavior. And you know you're going to see this every time. There's always a justification for women doing hoe shit and for suckers condoning it. You got these suckers condoning this type of behavior. Talking about you're just insecure. Just because I put all my cars and money on Instagram don't give them a right to rob me. If they gonna do it, they gonna do it anyway. How they gonna rob you for something they don't know you have? How are they gonna take something they don't know you have? This is the logic that we're facing in 2021. But if she's not paying you, she is playing you indeed. Because a woman comes into a man's life, you do not go into her life. You are not her helpmeet or partner. This partner word is, again, we redefining of words. Yes, I'm going to be submissive, but we're partners. Well, if he's going to have other women, then I got to have other men. But we're partners, but he's the leader. He's my king and I'm his queen, but I get to do whatever he get to do. I get to say whatever he get to say. It's not how this works. This partnership shit. And you wonder why you get fucked over. You wonder why. If a woman is not bringing you opportunity to increase your legacy via finance, potential clients, etc. If she's not doing any of those things, she's using you. You're just a placeholder. You have no meaning to her because if she's not doing that, she's expecting you to do it for her. She's expecting you to get on her program, and we're watching it in real time. These women are spinning out of control. And I mentioned this to my guys the other day. I said, am I going crazy, or are women declining from a physical standpoint very rapidly? I saw a few chicks months ago, and I'm like, okay, she's straight, she nice. See them in November. What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? Because women do not age like men, and women do not put in the work physically to keep themselves up. They think having money overshadows or makes up for their lack of physical appeal, and it does not. So after so long, what they'll do, they'll accumulate the wealth and say, you know what, I'm not getting the type of guys I used to get. I'm looking at myself. I look fat as hell. I just go under the knife. I risk my life and my health, and I'll just go to the Dominican and get a tummy tuck. That's what they'll do. But if she's not paying you, she's playing you. Your woman should see and respect you to the point and believe in your mission that she wants to do everything that she can to make sure you elevate, because she understands once you elevate, you both elevate. Rarely do you see women bring men up. This is a rare case. Now, she may get a Pookie or Ray Ray in quotes, and get his credit straight, get him a good job, etc., etc. Bring her up to her level or bring him up to her level in her mind, but she still does not respect you to hold you up higher, because she can't do that. A man can bring a woman up. A woman cannot really bring up a man. You guys are dealing with women and you're spinning out of control. Every time you get with her, you have to spend money. Every single time. I'm hungry. Babe, let's go do this. Babe, let's go do this. Sit the fuck down. We ain't doing that. We're not doing that. We got bigger fish to fry. She doesn't respect or believe in you. You're a jester. You're an entertainer. You're for entertainment and sex and attention. When she gets that from you, she's pretty much done at that point. She's too tired to do anything else. But you cannot turn a hoe into a housewife. It has never worked, and it never will work. Can you marry a hoe? Of course. That just means you married a hoe. That does not make her a housewife by you marrying her. She has to be a wife before she goes through the marriage ceremony or the wedding ceremony. She already has to be a wife, which therefore made you make it official anyway. You're thinking that marrying her is going to change her ways. She's going to be wholesome and this and that and the third, and she's not. And you get what you get. It's the Date Master.